We'll bring you the results from the latest hearing in the Amber Spradlin murder case. And a Pike County man accused of rape and incest appears in court. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. The defendants in the Amber Spradlin murder case were back in court today, watching as attorneys discussed issues such as when to set a trial date and whether to move the case out of Floyd County. Sheldon has the latest.
Special Judge Eddie Coleman heard from both prosecutors and defense attorneys on motions in Prestonsburg Tuesday for a change of venue and a speedy trial in the Amber Spradlin murder case. Coleman and both sides agreed to have the trial moved to Pike County and have all subsequent hearings in that county as well.
We're going to grant that motion for change of venue. We're going to go to Pike County. Now, it's really the call of the defendants, but I'd sort of like to do the hearings in Pike County.
That's fine, Your Honor. No objections from us.
No objection to me, Judge.
Going forward to?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Coleman also stated his intention to issue certain orders to curb activity that has taken place since hearings began in Floyd County.
I'm going to enter an order basically, when I came in here, I saw people getting people to honk their horns, and last time we had a hearing, we had that going on, and,
Sure.
and around the curtilage around the Judicial Center in Pike County, I don't want people gathering around the front doors, and we're not going to have people honking like that. And then I'm also going to have the bailiffs restrict entry. I'm not going to have anybody enter the courtroom who's wearing one of these shirts. I just don't think it's appropriate.
A decision on the speedy trial motion wasn't come to, but Coleman said during the hearing he wants a trial date for early December.
This case was investigated for a long period of time before charges were filed. Since charges have been filed, it's still been a fairly long period of time. Judge, it's our motion for a speedy trial. We're ready to try it whenever is convenient with the court.
M.K. McKinney has been charged with Spradlin's murder. Spradlin's body was found on June 18, 2023 in the home of M.K. McKinney's father, Prestonsburg dentist Michael McKinney.
The length of the delay, we believe we could be ready by February or March, which is 10 months from now. That would put the trial date being about 18 months from the date of arrest, which that is not a long time for a case of this complexity. There's certainly been many more cases that have been upheld on speedy trial grounds subsequent with much lengthier delays.
Both McKinneys and family friend Josh Mullins are also charged with 8 counts of evidence tampering for allegedly trying to cover up the crime. The next hearing, during which Coleman said he hopes to see a trial date set, will be in Pike County on June 24th. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
The suspect in a Pikeville case involving rape and incest was in court today. Robin was in the courtroom and brings us this report.
Today was the preliminary hearing to determine probable cause in the case of John Yelton, who has been charged with 3 counts each of sodomy, rape, sexual abuse, and incest of 3 female relatives. Yelton is being held in the Pike County Jail on a $500,000 bond. Pikeville Police Captain Chad Branham and Detective Zachary Bowens, who arrested and interviewed Yelton on April 15th, were questioned by both the prosecutor and public defenders. Public defenders Andrew Goodfellow and Andrew Calvert stated that Yelton does not have a previous criminal history and requested a reduced bond and house arrest. Prosecutor Adam Hall argued that the lack of a criminal record does not make Yelton any less of a dangerous man. Judge Robert Wright ruled that the $500,000 bond will remain in place. He also found probable cause to send the case to a grand jury.
As I told the court today, the children, all children in Pike County don't have a voice, and we have to be that voice. And today, I wanted to be that voice for the children and stand up to the awfulness that is taking place. Anytime that you can keep who we believe is danger to society and keep them behind bars another day certainly sits well with the alleged victims, but also shows that we're doing our job at the county attorney's office.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
Coming up after the break. Hillbilly Days is now less than 2 days away, and Mountaintop Media is ready. We'll We'll tell you about all the fun you can have at our booth when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Tuesday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. The Lindell Potter softball tournament will begin on Friday and Saturday at Pikeville High School. The opening ceremonies will begin at 5:45 p.m. on Friday. Mountaintop Sports will have full coverage on our Mountaintop Sports Facebook page. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe. Have a great Tuesday, sports fans.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager for Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready for spring? Well, we are at Appalachian Wireless. Right now, we've got great deals on the latest smartphones with discounts that make upgrading easier than ever, whether you're due for an upgrade or just ready to switch and save. April is the perfect time to get more for your money. Don't miss out. Visit your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or shop online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
It's no secret that Mountaintop Media has one of the most active booths at Hillbilly Days each year, and this year the activities are bigger and better than ever. I spoke with Ethan to get a preview of all the fun we have in store. The Mountaintop Media staff are prepared to jump headlong into Hillbilly Days 2025 with plenty of freebies and contests for your entertainment. Join us at the Compassion Pediatric stage located at the foot of UPike's campus to check out our in-depth coverage of the festival and possibly get on stage to win some prizes. Social media manager Ethan Miller tells us more about what we have planned.
We have so much going on at the Compassion Pediatrics Mountaintop Media stage. We start out the day with Cutest Hillbilly presented by Compassion Pediatrics. We have arm wrestling presented by the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And who doesn't want to win money? You can step into the Community Trust Bank money machine, catch as much money as possible, and go spend it at Hillbilly Days. Participate in the eating contest presented by Food City. Every day at the Compassion Pediatrics Mountaintop Media stage, we end the evening with Hillbilly Superstars presented by Compassion Pediatrics Behavioral Health Services. It's basically the Hillbilly Days version of American Idol. You do not want to miss all the amazing contestants. I mean, it blows my mind every year seeing the talent we have within this region. Thursday, we have the junior competition for ages 5 to 11. Friday, we have 12 and up, and Saturday is the finale. Come out and support all these amazing contestants and do not miss all the fun we have planned at Hillbilly Days this year.
We will also be providing live coverage throughout the three-day festival with special guest interviews. It all culminates on Saturday when we broadcast the parade as it cuts through downtown Pikeville.
So much goes on the Mountaintop Media stage, and for a lot of people that don't know about Hillbilly Days, watching Mountaintop Media's live stream on Mountaintop TV, you'll learn all that you need to know. I mean, even with our live coverage of the parade, we have on the stage coverage and on the street coverage. The Hillbilly Days parade is a tradition that I have looked forward to since I was a little boy, and I'm just so excited for everything and all the events this year.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collin for Mountaintop News.